Hi everyone, so today in this video we are creating the pivot table and insert the slicer and timeline. Okay, so basically our the focus in this video how to insert the slicer and timeline. Okay, so first step is the control plus A या T, this data convert into a table. Okay, so this is the called dynamic, and you can change the style. And if you want to the remove the any duplicate table name, whatever you want to, you can change here. Okay, so basically, if I want to change the this, so now data is now more visible. Now the first thing is the how to insert the slicer. So you can insert the slicer here. The first table design and insert slicer. Yeah, you can go the insert tab and slicer timeline both is here. So basically the filter option, and you can the slicer you can add the slicer at this time without the pivot table. But if you want to the insert timeline, so you need to create the pivot table. Okay, so let's create the first pivot table. So you can go the insert, yeah, you can go the table design. Here the summarize with the pivot table. You can choose the new worksheet, press OK, and here the VR. So select the zone and put in the row and total cell. So you can see. And if you don't want to join, you want to in the filter, and you can drop it the salesman here. Okay, so this is the pivot table. Basic pivot table you can create. Now create the slicer. How to insert the slicer? So here the slicer option is here under the pivot table analyze. So go and you can then check zone and here. So when I go to the zone wide data, so here you can see. So zone wide data, and you can adjust. Okay, so basically I go to the okay, so now it's perfect for me. And when I select the south data, so here you can see. So all are working here. Remove the filter and here your data. And now insert the timeline. So what you need to do here again the pivot table analyze, insert the timeline, date and press OK. And here you are the timeline. Okay, so if you want to see the June, July, August data here, you can see, you can check it out. Okay, so here is not showing data, so we are need to the insert the date. So first here we need to change format. So here I remove the salesman here. So how you can remove, right click and remove field. Okay, and here the date. So you can the drop in the date. So Jan and Feb data is here. So just you can see the slider just, and here the Jan data. So if you want to see the Jan data, so Jan, Feb. So if you have the multiple month data, so you can track. So this is the timeline. Okay. And okay, so this is the Feb data. Now remove this. So this is the timeline, and now again pivot table. And last thing I want to show you two things. Last two things I want to show you. It's really important if you have the longest data. So remove the rest. The I don't want to see here. And John, I want to join in the row. Yeah, you can the drop in the John in filter. Okay, and row, yeah, quantity what I want to salesman. Okay, salesman. Okay, so this is the pivot table. Now what I want to show you. So first is the here, right? click, yeah, you can click on here the value filter. So top 10, if you want to see the top 3, so you just type and top 3 and press ok. So top 3 you can filter. Now again you don't want to see, so clear the filter and pivot table analyze, and here are the option and show report filter John wise. So we can create the multiple pivot tables. Press ok, and here you can see the multiple east, north, south and west. Okay, so we are multiple pivot table created. Okay, so this is the way of the show our data, and you can create the multiple pivot table. And now last thing I want to show you, just simply select this and pivot table analyze and pivot chart here. You can insert the chart too. So here the click the any chart and press OK. So now it's more visible your data. See, and remove the grid line. So plus sign, remove grid line. Okay, and now last thing I want to show you. I want to show you. So right click and the format data series and go to the fill option and picture. So if you want to the picture, you want to insert the in your bar sign, so you can do. So this is the most are the interactive, yeah, you can say the more engaging your chart. So you can select from your browser, yeah, if you have the stove, so you can stove option you have. So pick the any picture and you can insert. So it take the time, I think it should be complete. Okay, so here I want to insert the this picture. Okay, so I select this and insert, and see the magic is here. So it's coming, it's going on. Okay, see, magic is here, and so basically, I want to show. I'm trying to say, if you have the engaging and data related the image, so you can insert. Okay, and you can adjust the color, whatever you want, you can change, and you can create your the interactive dashboard with the pivot table with this way. So that's about this video. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching this video. Keep practicing. See you next video.